Hello, this is Renaud Anjoran from Sophist. In this video I'm going to cover the general inspection levels and what it means and how to use the tables to get to the values you need. Here I'm going to look at the tables coming from this military standard. It's exactly the same tables in the latest versions of these commercial standards. We're looking purely at the single sampling plans and normal severity. All right, so you can see there's the general levels and also the special levels. We'll cover the special levels in another video. Here we're just going to look at the general levels, meaning 1, 2, and 3. Now, standard tells us that by default we need to look at level 2. If you don't have any special information about the manufacturer, the process at play, and so on, go for level 2 in normal severity, which is exactly what we're showing here. Now let's take an example. Let's say your batch has 2000 pieces. Okay, this is the lot size. Okay, the batch size, the lot size, and this will give us letter K. And what to do with this letter K? Well, you go to the next table right here, which is for normal severity. If you have another severity, it's going to be another table. That's why it's in two separate tables. K, 125 samples to pick, okay, out of the 2000 samples. You can see this is number of samples right here. Okay, so you pick these 125 samples, you check them, maybe you do visual check, maybe some basic function test, and so on. Basically you go down your checklist. Now what to do with what you found here? You're going to find some non-conforming items, some defective items. You're going to count them. What to do with it? Well, usually this is called an acceptance plan, right, based on a random inspection. So what this allows you to do, if you use this to its fullest, is to say whether this is accepted or rejected. So let's say your limit, the limit you picked, is 1.0%, let's say, for major defects. Okay, so you very simply follow this all the way to this column, and then 1.0 down to this row. Okay, and 3 green, 4 red. What does it mean? It means that if you find 0, 1, or 2 defective pieces, it's accepted. If you find 4, 5, 6 or more defective pieces, it's refused. The whole batch is refused. Okay, this is the meaning of the AQL limits. All right, and we showed another video about how to read the AQL limits. Now let's go back. So we covered level 2. I'm going very quickly to cover level 1 and level 3. Level 1 is the one you might want to choose if you want it to be a little bit relaxed and cover fewer samples. Okay, so level 1, and let's say this time, okay, your batch is 5,000 pieces. This gives us letter J. Then I go here and I say, okay, J, 80 pieces. Now you can see it's a much lower proportion, right? We said 5,000. Here we said 2,000, and it gave us 125. Okay. Now here we said 5,000, and we're actually checking fewer samples, level 1. Okay, much lower proportion. And let's say this time your AQL limit is, let's say, 2.5. So again you go down here. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. You go down to here and you go to the right all the way here. So if you find 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 samples that are defective, it's passed. If you find 6 or more, it's failed. That's the meaning of the AQL limit, how to use it. And now let's take another example. Let's say level 3, and let's say this time your batch is 300 pieces. Okay, 300 pieces. Well, this gives you letter J. You see, same as we had for level 1 for 5,000 pieces. You can see there's a world of difference here. Much higher proportion. Now J is the same as this and it works, and let's say you also have 2.5% the same way, then it's the same as this. Okay, I'm not going to repeat, it's really the same mechanism here at play. Alright, I hope this was useful. You can see some other videos on the same topic in our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.